The history of the Liang dynasty gives some valuable information about the country of Funan and its people. According to it, the products of Funan are gold, silver, copper, tin, peacock, ivory, kingfisher and parrots of 5 colors. It describes the trial by ordeal. Crocodiles were kept in the ditches outside the walls, and ferocious animals were placed inside an enclosure outside the city gates. Those accused of criminal acts are thrown in the ditches and enclosure and kept for 3 days. If they were not devoured by the crocodiles, they were considered innocent. In all cases, the suspected persons were made to fast and practice abstinence for 3 days before subjected to the ordeal. The big crocodiles in the ditches were 20 feet long. They resembled the alligators and had 4 legs, and their mouths 6 or 7 feet long had on each side teeth pointed like swords. These crocodiles lived ordinarily on fish, but would devour a man if they could get it. The Chinese sources also describes the customs and manners of the people. According to it, the people do not have sink wells in their houses. Several dozens of families have a common pond whence they draw their water. They worship the spirits of heaven and make their images in bronze. Some of these have 2 or 4 faces, with respectively 4 and 8 hands. Each hand holds something: a child, a bird, an animal, sun or moon. The king and his concubines, who live in the palace, ride on elephants when going out or coming in. When the king sits, he squats on a side, with the right knee raised high and the left knee touching the ground. In front of him is spread a piece of cotton, cloth and vases of gold, and burning incense are placed on it. People shave the beard and the hair during the time of mourning. The dead are disposed of in 4 ways: the dead body being either burnt or thrown in a river, or buried in the ground, or left in the field for being eaten by birds. The people are greedy by nature. The boys and girls mix as they wish, and they observe neither ceremony nor decency. The new history of the Tang dynasty referred to a kind of diamond production in Funan. It was found in abundance on rocks deep under the water, and people dived under the water to collect them. A jet could be scratched by it, but it could be broken if it was struck by a corner of a battering ram. Another Chinese text referred to a new type of trial by ordeal. If anything was stolen in a house, a small quantity of rice was taken in a temple, and the god of the temple was requested to find out the thief. The rice was placed near the feet of the god. Next day, the rice was taken, and the servants of the house were asked to eat it. The innocent swallowed it without any difficulty, but blood came out of the mouth of the guilty. The same text told us that the people of Funan were noble and wealthy and decorated their houses with sculpture. They were generous and charitable and had as many birds and animals as pets. The king was fond of hunting. They usually ride on elephants and spend days and months in hunting excursions.